Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts. We are a few minutes away for Supergirl Season 3, Episode 6 is upon us. I have no idea what's going to happen in this episode. I didn't see the promo. I have no idea. I'm going to go into it blind and hopefully be entertained like I have been the entirety of Season 3 so far of Supergirl. I had a very long day at work, so if you guys noticed throughout the reaction that I'm just like tired looking, I'm not really like responding to things like I usually do, like hype, excitement like I usually am, it's because I had a very long day at work and I honestly want to sleep. But I am excited to see what happened this episode. That's why I'm pushing through and going to watch the episode live tonight. And hopefully we get another great episode. Because so far, in my personal opinion, Season 3 has been the best season of Supergirl. And I'm excited to see where the show goes. It's starting now, guys. Let's go. Let's get into it. Hello.
You have the most wide open heart in the world for other people. But when you feel weak, you punish yourself for it. You've had an awful year. And I'm feeling a lot better. You don't have to be better. You're allowed to be a mess. Too many people depend on.
Are edging on main drunk, and I only signed up for sad drunk.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. It's whatever Kara says that goes, right? I mean, screw everybody else. Kara knows.
Don't get into a fight with her.
Sorry that I was
Come on.
something
10 years ago. What?
Girls, you need to wake up.
We're seeing flashbacks. Okay. Wow. 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 Let the anger flow through you. Become a Sith. Or in this case, a villain. Either or, it's the same fucking thing.
Did you hear that Superman took down some guy named Lex Luthor?
Lex Luthor? He's not Brazilian, right?
Yeah. Bald, big computer.
Nice Luthor
They're kind of
reference.
like arch nemesis. There was this one time where Lex sold these things he called Lexosuits, and Superman was not pleased.
Hey, stalker.
I just think he's cool as all.
Dude wears underwear over his tights.
Oh, so there's a suit change at some point. One underwear over his tights. Okay, so there's a suit change. Interesting.
Okay. Someone's so smart, you're so clumsy, man. So clumsy.
Oh, shit. And she can't do nothing. Yep. Is it her first kiss? Or is it going to get interrupted?
I really like your telescope.
Rejected.
Yeah.
Rejected.
That's my friend.
Whoa.
Kara, you can't go down there. Okay?
What happened?
I'm gonna find out who did this, I promise. You want to ride home?
No, I'll walk.
Okay.
How does he know her name? That's my question. Because he said her name twice. Kara. Kara. How do you know who she is?
Alex, please. Please don't tell my mom.
But you're kissing a teacher.
Mr. Bernard stop.
I told him to stay out of it.
Is Mr. Bernard angry?
His name is Samuel.
What, do you think
I love him.
Ugh.
And he loves me.
Ugh.
or did
Wow, this got darker than I thought.
Mr. Bernard is a grown-up sleeping with a minor. That is disgusting and illegal.
He's 27. I'm 17.
Mom?
Wait. Wait. Hold the fuck up. What? Oh.
I'm sorry, honey. I'm not your mother. I'm Agent Noel Neal of the FBI.
I'm sorry, you just look so much like my mother. For a second, I thought.
I guess I just have one of those faces. It's an asset in my line of work.
Yeah.
I come here due to a recent uptick in activity.
What?
I think we can talk here.
Well, I don't want anyone to interrupt us.
He's the killer. Duh. He's the fucking killer. Come on, Kara. Scroll faster.
Holy crap.
Mm-hmm. Get down there.
So where's that?
Yeah.
Alex, you gotta know. I really am sorry about this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She's coming.
Oh, shit. Nice.
You're here. Right now, that's all I really need. Strong girl, brave girl.
Not yet.
No rush. I love you.
No rush. You'll get through it.
Drive safely. Well, so drive.
There you have it, guys. Supergirl Season 3, Episode 6, entitled Midvale, I believe it was called. I was surprised by this episode because, like, 95% of the episode was basically a flashback, which I was like, okay, because at first, like, 10 years ago, okay, so we're going to see some flashbacks in between present day. No. Literally, they get to the house, they go to bed, and then boom, it's this whole mystery going on with who killed the friend. I forget his name, sorry, guys. And then this whole other thing with Alex's friend who is actually, like, messing around with her teacher. Ugh. And then there's a whole drug thing with a police officer, and it turns out he's the one who actually killed the friend of Alex and Kara's. It was pretty crazy, but it was the first time that they actually worked together, because I think they've kind of hinted at it before. I'm not 100% sure, but I think they've hinted at it where Alex didn't like Kara at first. I think they've hinted at it. They've talked about it, but we never really saw it until this episode, at least not to this extent, because, wow, she hated Kara. And then when this whole thing went down, this huge mystery, as you will, they finally worked together, and it was nice to kind of see that. You know, it's pretty cool that this show can still surprise me, because I feel like with Season 3, they're doing things that I thought they would never do. They're approaching certain topics a different way than I thought they would. I feel like the showrunners, because they have new showrunners for this season, I feel like the showrunners, the new ones, looked at what worked and what didn't work for Season 1 and Season 2 of the show. Mainly probably the CW Season 2, and just to kind of see how they can kind of course correct some things and maybe try new things, maybe change the tone a bit, and I think it's working so far. I know there's people that think this season is actually the worst, but I think this season is kicking major ass. And I mean, and this episode could have been boring. It could have been just meh. And maybe it is to you. Maybe it is. But for me, I really enjoyed it for what it was. It was different, and the flashbacks were pretty interesting. It was the episode's basically a flashback. And just seeing Kara slowly use her powers a little bit. And I think the biggest shocker for me was seeing Martian Manhunter go in as her mom, but acting as an FBI agent or whatever, and kind of going through this whole speech of, you know, you have a second chance here, be human, all this kind of stuff. And it was basically, he was watching out for her. He was watching out for her early on and was trying to, like, prevent her from exposing herself. And I think it was pretty smart, because I'm pretty sure Jeremiah, basically, because I think the whole thing where Martian Manhunter saved Jeremiah's life, that it was said basically to protect my daughters, protect them, and Martian Manhunter agreed, so it makes sense that he would show up in that form. I don't really know if that was the right move, but I guess it worked, but not really worked, because then she ultimately betrayed what her FBI mother, Martian Manhunter, said, but that was a nice twist. And I kind of figured over time as the episode was going along, It wasn't the football player. I don't know about the teacher. I kept thinking it's the police officer because he mentioned Kara's name and says, "Hey, ma'am," he said, "Kara," when she notices the dead body. And then he says her name again. I don't know if he knows everybody in town or something, but that's just like very specific. He knows her name. So I kind of figured over time, okay, he's the actual person who is doing all the bad shit. Turns out truth. But it turns out there's more than one bad guy. The teacher was a bad guy and the police officer was a bad guy for completely different reasons. So it's like, okay, there's more to this story than meets the eye. I'm still fucking tired. But anyways, guys, I enjoyed this episode. And I like how it started off with Kara and Alex not really in agreement with each other. And it ended with them, kind of being the banter they usually have. And then they end on a fun song, yay, and then it ends. I'm like, okay. I didn't see the promo for next week, so I don't know what's going to happen. But I thought this was a filler episode, but not really, because they go into some backstory of their relationship. So I wouldn't consider this a filler episode. But maybe you guys do, but not me personally. So there you have it, guys. That's my reaction. Let me know in the comment section below, guys, what you thought about tonight's episode. Curious to hear your thoughts. Talk to you guys later.